What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back for another video. And this will be my Browns Broncos Week 15 recap, as for the first time since 1990, the Cleveland Browns defeated the Denver Broncos by a final score of 17-16, thanks in large part to our beloved defense, who once again stepped up in the big time moments, made plays when they needed to, especially Jabril Peppers, 2 sacks and a pick, and one of those sacks was the sack that essentially ended the game on a 4th down when the Broncos were driving down the field trying to win the game. Peppers came free on a blitz and just leveled Case Keenum, and that sealed the game for the Brownies. So Browns are now 6-7-1 on the season and 4-2 under interim head coach Greg Williams. Let that sink in for a minute. The Browns have won more games under interim head coach Greg Williams. 6 games. We've played 6 games under Greg. We've won 4. We've played in 40 games, 2.5 years, with Hugh Jackson as head coach. We won 3. How about that? People weren't lying when they said this Browns team is very talented, and with the right coach in place, they're going to win a lot of games. And look at that. We got a somewhat good coach in place, and we're winning games. You know? Isn't that crazy? And to think if we had just canned Hugh Jackson after the 0-16 season and we started fresh this year, we might actually be really in the thick of things. But we're still in the playoff race. We're a real player for the postseason. I'm not really going to talk about it, though. I'm going to keep it low-key. I'm going to focus on my next opponent, and that is, of course, the Cincinnati Bungles, bruh. We're hoping to break out the brooms on the Bungles, bruh, at the Dog Pound in our Color Rush unis. We already know that's an automatic W because those things are fresh as hell, bro. But anyways, before I talk about this game a little bit, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it. I got to give a quick shout out to all the Bronco fans out there. Savage Sev, who actually came in the stream for a little bit, Bronco Fanatic. He was actually in one of my other streams earlier in the week. He's a really cool guy. You got Bronc Nuts, the OG West. You already know. He's a really cool dude. I know Chilla Gorilla used to do videos. I don't know what happened to him. You got Orange Crush 916. I think, A Fizzle Productions or something like that. Yeah, shout out to all the Bronco fans. I didn't really see many videos. I saw one from Bronc Nuts, and I think that was about it. But, yeah, we beat you guys. We handed you another L. We pretty much put you under when it comes to your playoff hopes. We just, flicked our wrist, and it went like Thanos. Went up in dust, And we ain't done yet, because we got the Bungles next week, and then we got the Ratbirds. Ooh, yes. Could you imagine Week 17 for all the marbles? Browns, Ratbirds. Browns win. They're in the playoffs. Sounds juicy, doesn't it? The one thing about this Browns team that I love is the fact that we got a swagger to our step. And that swagger is dangerously contagious, bruh. See what I did there? I took Baker Mayfield's little slogan, dangerous, and Jarvis Landry's little thing during training camp, contagious. Mix them together, and we got dangerously contagious. And this swagger that this team has right now is indeed dangerously contagious. This team is feeling themselves. And in their eyes, they're going to win out. Watch out. The Browns are coming. And just wait until we get a good coach next year. We have another free agency coming up. We got the draft. Players are going to want to come here to play with this squad. It's going to be lit. We got a franchise quarterback. My guy Baker Mayfield, man. Feeling dangerous all the time, man. We lit out here. But let's talk about this game, shall we? So defense comes out big with some 3-and-outs. Our offense goes out there, first possession, 4 plays, touchdown, up 7-0. From that point on, the offense really didn't do much. I mean, it's not like they were just completely stiff. They just couldn't get anything going. And it didn't really help that, Baker threw an interception and he also fumbled the ball. But he did come up clutch after a TJ Carey interception, threw a nice touchdown to Callaway, and that was the difference. Yeah, how about that, huh? Browns are 6-7-1. That tie is looking really ugly right now, Because if we would have beaten the Steelers, we'd be at 500 right now. Imagine that. If we had a kicker, we'd be well over 500 right now. If we had a coach, who knows how many wins we would have had if we didn't have Hugh Jackson. But what can you do? It's history now. Let's keep winning, and let's see what happens, man. It's going to be a fun next few weeks. And to all you Browns fans out there, all right, I want to see you guys at that stadium next week. Fill up First Energy Stadium. I want that place filled to the brim, all the way up to the very, very top of the nosebleeds. I want there to be brown and orange all up in that thing. I want that thing to be rocking, loud, kind of like it was against the Jets. Remember that? How loud it was? How lit it was? I want it to be like that again. I want the Browns to have a home field advantage, Make teams scared to come play here because they know this place is lit. Mm-hmm. But, defense stepped up big with some stops, and offense just kind of kept it going, ho-hum, whatever. But Browns got the win. Moving on to Cincinnati next week. Again, shout out to the Broncos fans. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Victory Monday. You already know it's going to be lit. Hope you guys tune in. Tomorrow I'll be doing my Patriots-Steelers live stream. Hope you guys tune into that. That's going to be a good game. We need them Steelers to lose. You already know. We need the Steelers to lose out because you never know. We could, slip in and steal the AFC North right from under their noses. Could you imagine that? How triggered Steeler fans would be? They thought they had the division all wrapped up, and here comes the Browns. That's mine. Thank you. And then we run into the playoffs and we leave them in the wild card game or something. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Oh, I'd be trolling Steeler fans all offseason after that. No matter if we win a playoff game or not. But again, I'm not thinking playoffs right now. I'm focusing my attention on that bum Dashy and the Broncos next week. Yeah, you're on my hit list now, Dashy. We're going to break out the brooms on your ass, huh? Well, that's going to do it for this video. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go Browns. We up in here. Dangerously contagious, bruh. 6-7-1. 4-2 under Greg Williams. It's lit. I'm out of here. Let's go Browns. I'm out.